Alright guys, what's going on? I'm here with Lara. For those of you who were saying, oh, you know, COVID, and am I doing the proper social distancing thing? She's the mother of my child, so we live together, so that's that, right? I know the no-gi situation has been really popular lately, so that's where I kind of want to go with today. I want to show you sort of a Harai Goshi leg pick scenario that is very, very useful and safe for the people who do judo to do in BJJ, or for those who've already wrestled to transition into another grappling sport, or all around great for no-gi grappling because you don't really expose your back and you're in a lot safer position than you would as, you know, if I go for an Ippon Senagi or something, which I showed before, right? So, we're in a right side versus right side position. My opponent is going to have the lead leg protecting with the lead arm. Okay, in order for me to get my underhook on this side, I'm going to reach with the back side leg and go for the head, and I'm going to pull her head down and thread this arm through at the same time. I'm going to pull this head down, thread the arm through, and now from here it's very important that I put my head on the same side shoulder that I'm controlling. Okay, if she clamps this arm downward, right, I don't have a lot of control here. Right? In order for me to regain this control, I want to fight for my head and bring this arm up into the shoulder, and now she can no longer close this arm because of the position of my arm and the position of my head here. Okay? So from this position, I want to grab this wrist, and if you are a judo person, you can take a nice back step, block this shin with your calf, and then take it right over with a simple Harai Goshi. Now this is going to be very difficult to hit on a very good skilled opponent, especially if your opponent has a lot of wrestling or grappling experience. It's going to be very difficult, so you want to use this technique in combination with other techniques that sort of complement the turn throw, right? And the beauty of this technique, once you have this underhook in this wrist, is even if you miss this Harai Goshi here, right, I'm not completely giving up my back, right, due to the nature of this underhook. So let's circle over here, right? I go for a Harai, right? I'm not completely giving up my back, as opposed to if I was fighting from this collar tie, and then if I miss this throw here, you see how she's directly behind me, and that's going to cause me a lot of trouble, right? So same idea, back angles, head control, underhook, okay? I'm going to go for this wrist here, back step, Harai Goshi, right? A lot of the times, I can't get it. Even if she grabs his leg, that's okay because I have this underhook. Right, and I could hook this leg or hook the leg and then try to fight for hand position and try to regain control. A lot of the times when I'm fighting in this position, if my opponent's leading with this right leg and her weight's really down low, it's going to be very difficult for me to turn for that Harai. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to throw this arm over to the opposite corner and tap the knee and then go for a simple knee pick / leg pick. Right? The beauty of this is that you're not fully committing underneath for something like a double leg or a single or a high C, where you're completely committed underneath, and there's always this risk of getting guillotined or even kimura if you're coming in on the single leg here, right? The single leg kimura situation, right? This sort of thing can potentially happen. When you're going for that knee pick, cross body from this underhook position, none of those risks are gonna be there, right? I throw the shoulder up and I go for that opposite ankle, that knee, and then go for that takedown here, okay? So from this position, I throw, drive, all right? Opposite corner knee pick, okay? And if you could put those things together, obviously there's a lot more than this, right? If I go for this leg pick, I could go for this kochi, and if that leg is a little bit further away from me, I could simply throw this arm over and go for a single leg takedown as well, right? So there's a lot of different things you can do. You could reverse engineer this and go for sort of a different combination. We're wrestling here, right? I'm coming for this head, underhook, right? I could fake this single, snap down, go for that knee pick, fight for this wrist, and then here is my turn throw, whether it's Uchimata, Harai, Tatatoshi, any of the others, right? I could also go for a quick sasai and take her down, right? Lots of different options for you there, right? So that'll sort of be my no-gi Harai Goshi. Let's look at the Harai just a little bit more, because I think there's a lot of people who are watching that are naturally judokas who like this kind of a thing. So inside control, head goes down, underhook, head control, wrist. Okay? And a lot of the times I can go Uchimata as well. And the beauty of this Uchimata position, it's a lot safer. And when I elevate this leg, right, in order for her to not get thrown, she's going to shift the weight onto this leg. And now look, I could switch Kochi, ankle pick, right? And finish that takedown as well, right? And once I'm capable of doing that sort of a combination, I could parlay that into my turn throw like Tayo and Harai Goshi, right? Underhook wrist, 1, 2, there's my outside attack. Harai Goshi, good head position. I can go to the side, look for that single, right? Snap, Kochi, leg pick, right? And I have all these different options, and I'm constantly attacking my opponent, right? First and foremost though, most importantly when you have this underhook, you need good head position. If she fights her head up to the inside, and then if she clamps down on this elbow here, then I really don't have any of the stuff that I really just mentioned. So you want to be able to fight for that position first, move, attacks the side, knee pick, turn throw, Tayo, Harai, all those things. If you have any questions, please comment down below, and maybe I'll get to it. All right? Thank you.